Welcome back to my channel, guys. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It is January 2nd. I've been procrastinating on a video. That video that just went up was probably about like over a week ago. We've been in New York for a while. We didn't really do much, so I wasn't going to film just to film. I wanted to post stuff that's interesting for you guys, and the stuff that I did wasn't that interesting. It was nice going up though to see family around the holiday, and then we went up to New York City. It's for Hanukkah. We surprised Sean's grandma. She was really excited that we came. So we're at a harvest toast for the night. If you guys aren't familiar with what harvest toast is, it's where businesses let you stay in their parking lot overnight and you give a donation. A lot of people think that it's just breweries and wineries. It's not. And even if you don't drink, you don't have to like buy their wine or anything. You could just give something towards just letting you stay in the parking lot. So I'll show you guys where we're at today. We're at a church. I love churches. It's always quiet. Here and there, the pastor will come by, make sure everything's good and that you're happy and stuff. But there's the RV. There's the church. We are in South Carolina, heading back down to Florida. The only issue is that's the entrance. It is tight. So and there's Cody. I'm not going to be able to like leave with both attached, I think. I don't know, because we have to make a right and it's pretty tight unless we do the left and we get back on the highway that way. But it was cold. New York wasn't too bad, but once we started coming down, Virginia was freezing. It's about 50 right now, so it's comfy. It's supposed to get pretty low tonight. So we've been having issues with our headlights. When we went up to, I think, South Carolina, we noticed that one of them weren't on. And then when we hit a whole bunch of bumps in New York City, they both turned on, and it was good to go. But then once we got back on the road, one of them went out again.
I see this one flickering.
I don't.
No, oh yeah, it is. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
But this one was the one that was out. A company sent these out to us to try out and tell, you guys pretty much about it. And I don't know. The first set they sent us out it fit the connection part, but it didn't click in, so they would loosen and go out. These, it clicks in, but if I play with the connection where the original wire meets the new one, it starts to go out, flicker a little bit. So, I don't know.
Alright, so I'll update you guys a little bit about what's going on. Let me go inside. So while we were up in New York, there's this movie called Homestead. And if you guys haven't seen it, watch it. There's no sugarcoating, there's no denying. You can't say that the world is perfect right now. The world was never perfect, but watching this movie just showed how unprepared Sean and I are. Basically, I don't want to ruin it, but it's the collapse of the government, basically. And it was people that are prepping, and like a whole bunch of people that weren't prepping started going towards the person that they knew were prepping. On our other channel, we videoed us prepping on the property, and unfortunately, I'm nervous to show like what we have, because if something really does go down and people do try to, this is for anybody, for you too, or if anybody's on YouTube and is doing something similar to what I'm doing, is I want to teach people, but I'm also nervous showing like what to show you guys, because if, like I said, if crap hits the fan and you try to find me, you know everything that I have. So if you're interested in showing somebody how to be a prepper, just keep that in mind. So I'm going to talk to Sean about it too, because it's mostly on our other channel, but I am going to be talking about it on this channel as well, since I'm going to be helping out. As you know, we have a piece of property in Florida, and we're going to be making that like our home base. I mean, basically it is our home base already, but we want to start prepping on it as much as we can. It's hard. We don't have a house. We don't have electric, so it's not like I could store whatever in the basement or the cellar, and then we could go out on the road and then come back. If crap does hit the fan, you're stuck where you're at. And if you have an electric vehicle, you're screwed. Watch the movie, you'll see. This isn't the first movie that they came out with something like this, and it's not the first movie they came out with having an issue with the electric car. It definitely puts things into perspective, and it's scary what's happening with the world right now. So whether you're happy about the person that's coming into office or you're not, there's people that aren't happy, and they're killing other people over it. We have that. By the time this video goes up, you guys probably already know. You have the person that was in Vegas in front of Trump's hotel where a Cybertruck went on fire, blew up. And then you have the guy that ran over all those people in New Orleans. The year just started, and there's already so much death, and there's so much hate in this world. It's sad. And I kind of wish that social media wasn't around, because when we were younger, we were carefree. We didn't have all this stress. We didn't hear about all these people dying every day. It does take a toll on me after a while. It does affect me because I feel terrible for the families, and I can only imagine what they're going through. So just want to point that out there. Yesterday, Sean and I celebrated our 11-year anniversary, and we had a great time for Christmas, and he wanted me to open up a present on Christmas Day, and it was Stevie Nicks concert tickets. I'm really excited. I'm a big fan of hers. I love her music, and we're going to be going to see her in August up in Jersey, because we're not going to be down here once it gets hot, and we're going around the end of the year. So I'm excited next year, not this year. Well, no, this year, because January. Yeah, at the end of this year. I forgot that's not December anymore. But that's pretty much it. I think I caught you guys up on everything. I'm sorry for the delay of videos. Like I said, I just don't want to upload something just to upload it. I want it to be interesting for you guys. Oh yeah, the sun is out. The sun's out, Cody. Say good morning, good morning. Oh, that's so nice. I put their sweaters on. It's not too bad, but it's a little chilly. It's supposed to be in the 60s today, and we're heading more south. It's going to be even warmer, so I'm excited for that. So since I showed you guys yesterday the light, I figured I'd update you in case you guys have a similar issue. And I'll tell them what's...
So I was cursing at this light company, this headlight company. I was so mad. But I ended up playing with like the wires and everything that go to this little harness. I think there's a wire slightly short, or loose rather, because when I play with this it flickers. So Sam held this part and this connector, then squeezed it together, and I electrical taped the crap out of it. And right now it seems to be staying on. So I'm going to tuck everything back away, put our blinker bulb back in, the running light back in, and send it and
but
see how that does.
But the issue that's on this light is not the same issue what's with the other light, right?
Well, maybe it is. Because I didn't really stare at that electrical.
But it wasn't sitting in the casing right.
But that would be awful weird if both headlights wiring went out at the same exact time.
Yeah, I just hope nothing went underneath it at the property and chewed the wires.
No, because it flickers here when I touch it.
Oh. We got a Walmart delivery today. If you don't know what that is, which I'm sure you guys do, Walmart comes and delivers your food. Anything that Walmart sells, they deliver it. I was surprised that somebody got here this early. We did it from 8 to 10 because we have to be out of here by 12. I don't know if we're going to stay here till 12. Probably not, realistically, because there's not much over here. Oh, it got dark. There's not much to do over here. Unfortunately, we don't have anything planned after this. There is a harvest host, but we've been to that one and we personally don't like it too much. Reason we don't like it is it's in a very industrial area and there's so many potholes in their parking lot, it just makes it a nightmare. So I was thinking of, depending what time it is, I mean, we still have a drive, it's like 4 hours. So we're gonna try to stay here, it's depending like how annoyed we get staying here. Or bored, I should say, not annoyed. We're aiming to stay here till 10, and then we're just going to slowly make our way down. I was contemplating about going to the movies and wasting some time doing that. I'm not 100% sure yet, because I don't know how comfortable I feel leaving the RV and the truck alone for about 2 hours or so, and we've never been in this area much, so I think I just talked myself out of it. But Walmart for Black Friday, 50 bucks for the whole year, or I think it's 149, or is it 100 for the, no, this says 50% off, so I think it's 100 for the year, or $13 a month. They'll deliver your food. So I did it for $50, and I'm good for the whole year, which is awesome. I think that's well worth it. And they come and deliver food to you. It used to be like an hour time frame, but now they changed it to 2. Usually it's from 8 to 9, 9 to 10, but now it's 8 to 10. It's a 2-hour window. And like I said, I'm really surprised that she came this early. She got here around 8:30, so that's great. I'm just organizing everything, throwing out food that went bad, and that's pretty much it. And then we're going to get back on the road. The dogs are excited to be out again and to be running around, and it makes me happy. Alright, it's been a couple of days since that last clip. I've been slacking a little bit on videos, so I apologize. Just with the traveling and the holidays, just been really tired that I just didn't really want to film much. But I'm back at it. We are back in Florida. A big cold front is coming. Tonight it's going down to the 30s. I think the high today was 50. I have a heated jacket. I got it off of Amazon. You just press this button that's right here, and it has like 3 different modes. I got paint on it, so don't mind that. So it has 3 different modes. It has hot, medium, and then low. I always have it on the highest, but having it on the highest, it does drain the battery, so keep that in mind. Let me show you the battery. So it plugs in, it goes into your pocket. There's 2 sections for your pocket, so you can put like your keys and stuff. But this is the it's not like the typical USB battery banks, but it's USB-C, and then it has like that kind of adapter in front. This thing is $40. I wanted to buy an extra one. $40 for this. But I charge this, I try to charge this every night. I do forget, so, and I get mad the next day. Alright, so I'm back in my camper. And I did some things. I can't remember if I showed you what I did, but I did add some more decor in here, so I'll show you guys that. I did finally put this up. And then I put my Stay Groovy right there. I had it up over here, but as you can see, I got a lot of stuffed animals. And this isn't all of them. We're actually going to be going to storage. Getting rid of that, and then I'm going to put up, I don't even know if they're going to fit, because I think I have like one big garbage bag full of stuffies, so I don't know if that's going to work out or not. We'll see. And I put that over there, and then Sean's cousin got me this for Christmas. He was my Secret Santa, and it's, you can put a candle in it, but I put the fake one. Sean doesn't like it, said it creeps him out. And then I got this from Cracker Barrel for 25 bucks. It lights up, but I just turned off the generator, so sorry, I can't show you that. I had to charge up my battery because I forgot to unplug it before we left, and it completely drained. So keep that in mind if you're going to be traveling, unplug your battery, or what I'm going to be doing now is getting a solar panel that'll keep it charged all the time. I also got this guy from Dollar General. He's a gnome that has little fake leaves or vines on them, and then it has the fake lavender and the cute little hat. So I put them up over here. I would like to get like Valentine's Day stuff to put up here, like every holiday. I would like to change that up and put it, you know, put different decor in it. I get my stuff at Dollar Tree, so it wouldn't cost that much. Plus this thing is so small, I wouldn't need that much to fill it up. Let me fix that. I also went to Dollar Tree. Can you believe they already have Easter stuff out? Like Valentine's Day didn't even pass yet. And they already have St. Patty's Day and Easter. Crazy. I mean, let me buy the Valentine's Day stuff first. Give me a chance. Let me see. Alright, I got this green table runner. It's kind of like how my mat is outside. It's the fake grass, and you can cut it. It is very messy when you cut it, so don't do it on carpet. And then, I don't know if you guys remember, but I had a thing in the bathroom. I had it hanging, like when you'd open it, it would hang on that where the towels are supposed to go. It's like that circle thing with the rope and the fake vines. So I had the fake flowers on there. I didn't like how that looked anymore. Plus, I have a rental coming up next month. And with that there, they can't really hang their towels, so I got rid of that. And I just decided to add the flowers into this. This is the centerpiece for the table. And I think it looks good. Also, I don't know why, but like the red dye rubs off on my wall. It comes right off, but I didn't want to have to worry about it staining the wall. I'm surprised that it even ran because of how cold it is. I thought it only did that when it was hot out. All right, another thing too that I'm going to do is I'm starting to get a little more comfortable putting things on the wall. So I was going to alien tape, but Tron said don't alien tape, that's too ghetto. So I'm going to put this thing right here. I don't know if I'm going to have it leveled with the cabinet maybe. And then it comes with those two little baskets that hang on here. I don't know if I'm going to put the baskets. I might. And I might just put these two in it. Maybe, I don't know. I saw something on, I don't remember where it was. Pinterest, Facebook, I don't know. And they had it like hanging, like dangling. And then she had like flowers hanging from it. But I don't think I could do that in here because of how short. Like if I was in a fifth wheel maybe, because it wouldn't feel like so tight in here. And the fifth wheels have like a higher roof. But I'm just going to have to do that for this. I can still put plants on it. Especially if I'm going to drill it into the wall. I ordered self-tapping screws off of Amazon. That comes tomorrow. I got like 200 of them for $10, which isn't bad. All right, let me kill these lights because I'm trying to help my battery. And then I don't know if you guys can see it, but I also had a remainder of the fake grass. So I'm going to try to hide the wire. It's very bulky. So I might move the flower over more to kind of tuck it a little away more. All right. We are slowly clearing this up, which is nice now. I could fully open my awning. I couldn't before because the trees were right in front of it and I didn't want to scratch it. But we're going to completely clear this and we're going to make an outdoor shower. We're going to be getting a greenhouse. We're going to really set it up over here because, like I said in my other, I think my clip before this, we saw that movie and we really want to prepare ourselves in case if something really does happen. You never know. All right, and then we also want to do a big solar array because we are off-grid. We plan on being off-grid. And the next property we buy, we want it to be off-grid too. So we're doing a nice big solar array that'll power my RV and his. So we have one out right now. We're waiting on Amazon to give us the wires to be able to hook it up into everything and, you know, get more power for us. What's nice about that too is we'll be able to run the AC more.
I found this on the floor. I don't know why it's here. We don't have a fish tank. And
we had a fish when we were here.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh. I think we should plant it. Right here. Right here is a good spot. All right.
Hopefully it gets nice and big.
You grow. Don't pee on it. You do not.
I was waiting for him. Yeah. So with the big cold front, unfortunately, our banana tree didn't make it. Ugh. That's what it looks like. So what we're going to do is we're just going to buy like the ones that are already producing and keep it in the pots and then eventually put it into the ground when they're strong enough and healthy enough for it. What I think what happened was I didn't add enough soil, plus I didn't cover it when that cold front came. Well, it's still here, but I couldn't do anything anyway because I wasn't here. I'm really surprised our lime tree is doing good. Oh, our lime bush, I should say. But that lime has been sitting there for a minute. It hasn't grown. Going to be hanging out here for a while, really setting up our off-grid, and then I'm really excited to get rid of our storage unit. That'll help us save $70 a month. Ridiculous how much that is. And then we want to get these black 3-tier things to be able to really organize in here because this is, as you can see, it's messy right now. He scared Milo. But that would just be nice too. Just have everything organized. And I would like to start not canning, but I do want to start prepping a little more. So we want to try to figure out how we can keep food in here and for it to still be good, to have like airflow and stuff. Because, you know, once the summer hits in here, this thing probably gets at least over 100 degrees. So if you guys have any suggestions or if you've done something like this, I'll be more than happy to hear it. But yeah, I do have a renter for next month. Well, I had 2 people hit me up. For the first person, the second person, she's it's her husband, her 2 kids. But I told her up front that dinette can only fit 2 small kids or 1 medium-sized kid comfortably, because I don't need her being uncomfortable, her kids being uncomfortable. They spend X amount of money and they're not happy with their stay. That's not what I wanted. So I'd rather tell her now before she books and says, oh, the kids can't even sleep on this. This was a waste of money. So it's pretty good. I'm excited about that. And then I have somebody coming next month. I'm renting out at Daytona Speedway. It's going to be off grid. I'm a little nervous, but it's only for 3 days, I think. And it's a couple. They seem nice, but anybody could seem nice. But I'm going to walk through the whole thing. I think he's a newbie because he wasn't going to have a generator. He wasn't going to be hooked up to anything. And in my head, I'm like, at that point, you could have just stayed in a tent. I was like, if you're not going to use the amenities in here, what's the point of paying so much money to stay in this? So he's going to provide his own generator. I'm going to teach him about the water heater, and I told him that he has to be conscious of using the shower. He said that there's a porta potty or something, so I don't know if they'll just do number 1 and number 2 in the bathroom facilities that they provide, and then just shower in here. But like I said, it's only 3 days, and if they just really manage it correctly, they'll be okay. And he also rented the sewer tote, but we told him, we said there's no way for us to dump the sewer tote, because those sewer totes are freaking heavy when they're full. So keep that in mind if you do a sewer tote rental. So he's like, oh yeah, I wasn't sure about that because there's no dump station here. So we're like, that's not going to work out because we can't lift it. So he's like, all right. So he's like, well, I'll just use the bathroom here, and then I, shower in here and whatever. And then what we're going to do is, since we're 1,000 Trails members, there's 1,000 Trails that's over there. So the day that we pick this up, Sean and I are actually going to camp in this. That way I could thoroughly clean it. I can thoroughly clean the toilet out, wipe everything down. I'd be able to take my time and have it plugged in, not have to rush at the dump station. And, we pay for 1,000 Trails, so that day will be free, be included in our membership. Of course, we'll bring the dogs. It'll be something different. I definitely going to get a new mattress topper, though, before. Milo, leave them alone before they come in there, because that thing is uncomfortable to sleep on. All right. All right, it's the next day. We officially cleared this out, and I was able to I didn't open it all the way, my awning, because if you go too low, the door starts rubbing up against it, so it's a very terrible design. But I'm happy that I'm able to open it all the way. And then we have the solar up. I'll show you guys that in the next video, because this video is getting kind of long, but I wanted to show you this before I end it. You coming in? No? Alright. So I put this up. I did screw it. I made sure there was beams. I have this that shows you like where it is. So I wanted to make sure before I made the holes that it was good. I am going to alien tape this part. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like a huge gap. If I wasn't driving this, or if I wasn't going to transport it, I would just leave it alone. But I don't want to have to worry about tape because I didn't do the screws right. I went over a little too much, so Sean was able to fix it. So I don't want to take this down, and then when I have a renter, I got to put it back up, and then it doesn't fit right. And plus, if I do the alien tape. So I'm just going to do a very thin line of alien tape, so that way it kind of just makes it a little more flush. But I really like how it came out. I don't know what I'm going to put in here yet. I was thinking maybe putting him in here, but I don't know if he's going to lean too forward. I don't know. He takes up the whole thing. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to keep him in there. So let's put him back there. But yeah, I don't know what is going to be in here yet. If I had fruit and veggies, that would have been cute. I could always get fake ones. I guess now they probably look tacky. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I think it's cute. So if you stand by the door and you first walk in, This is what it looks like. And then the stuff that's over here, I'm going to move it over here. And then I have to put this somewhere. I might just keep it up while I'm here. But when I have a renter, I'm probably going to take that down. I might put that away too, because they'll just keep being lit the whole time while they have the generator going, unless they unplug it. But I just bought this, and I'll be kind of upset if they mess with it, because, you know, like my last renter, I'm just really nervous about people not taking care of things. But I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep some decor in here, because the whole point is it being a boho cute decor thing. So that's going to stay. The sign's going to stay. Sean said I should take this down. So that kind of sucks. But I mean, it's pretty quick to take it down anyway. But if they had kids, I would have kept it up. That way they could have been like, oh, cool, look. But since 2 adults, I guess I'll take it down. And then he told me to wrap this away too. He said, because I don't know if the renter will treat it. But I don't even know, like, how can you really destroy this? I guess if they get food on it and it gets hard on it, that's the only thing I could think of. But yeah. I plan on doing a solo trip. I booked I requested a harvest toast, and they didn't get back to me yet. It's supposed to be the 17th of this month, so we'll see if they do. If they don't, I'll have to see if I can find something in the area. But I'm going to end this vlog here, guys. I'm sorry for the delay in videos, but I'll try to be more frequent now, since we're not really traveling that much now. We're going to be staying in Florida with the warm weather, somewhat warm weather. You want to say bye, Cody? You want to say bye, Milo? No? Yay! Can I say bye? Kissies! Kissies! Aw, kissies! Bye, guys.